Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and a couple of division rivals going head-to-head today, Siggy.
I think when these two teams match up, that regardless, you're looking to bury that other club because of what they've done to you over the course of the season. You figure, hey, it's my time to return the favor.
So almost ready to get underway. Showing the slab in today's game, Jack Leiter. What do we have on him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Slider misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is outside. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And Naylor swings through that one. High fly ball out to center field. Langford on his way in. And he makes the catch. And that is that. It's the Mariners nothing, Rangers coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate, Wyatt Langford. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And it's caught for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Here's a 1-1. Big swing and a miss. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
When you can run your fastball up there in the high 90s, you think you do it almost all the time. But right there in that at bat, he saved it until the final pitch and just blew it right by the batter. I mean, that's almost impossible to catch up to if you haven't had a chance to time that velocity and if you're not given a reason to be expecting it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Josh Young. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Scoreless after 1. Back at Globe Life Field. Second inning set to go. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. And strike 2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And he takes a strike. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
A wind in the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Right-hander kick steals. That one drifts inside. Next offering upstairs.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jake Burger will hit next. Nimmo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now it's going to be Josh Smith. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 2-2. Castillo will look to first. Nimmo back in on a dive. Righty to the plate. On the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. All set for the start of the inning. In now is the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one in the dirt. 2-2. And another ball. The wide to kick the pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Young zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Top of the third, no score. Up the middle. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
Yeah, Boog, and his confidence isn't an issue when he steps in the box. He expects to do some damage every time he's up.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, and didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And now 2 balls and a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Right through there for a strike.
That misses. And now 3-2. J.P. Crawford hitting on deck circle. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. His 21st of the year. The Mariners strike first. It's 2-0.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And here it comes. The shortstop takes the ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering misses down and away. Josh Naylor up next. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 3-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Smith over to first. That's out number 3. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Arlington, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Ball to strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground, out to short. Crawford slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. The Rangers trailing by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. Bounce to the left side. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 32. Evan Carter.
2 outs, base is empty. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat, you play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, you found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. That is the inning. Rangers lead 1, and they're down 2-0. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's in the dirt. Ball 2.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a 1-1. There's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Dominic Canzone, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Not a big fastball amount by today's standards, just low 90s. But when you can pitch backwards like that and sometimes save the fastball for later in the count, it just sort of explodes on hitters and gets right by him. That was the first fastball they bat, and clearly the timing just wasn't there for him.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And the pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 down. Luke Raley getting ready to hit. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners leave a couple. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now Jack Peterson.
Josh Peterson.
Next offering is in for a strike. The line of the pitch. And a foul ball. Down inside, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he deals. Stays alive. And that one almost got him.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very pretty.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Nobody out, runner at first. And fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo.
Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle for Texas. At the belt and fires. And ball forward to a ball.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
First and second, no outs. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Peterson over at second. Young at first with no outs. And now 1 and 2.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Probably showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next to hit, Jake Burger. Swings through that one for strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
The 1-1. Good eye right there.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that one fouled off. Two down. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's outside. And it counts full.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
3-2 now. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. 2 outs. And that's in for a strike. The 1-2. On the ground right side, Donovan. Throws to first in time. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. They leave him loaded. We played 4. It's the Mariners 2 and the Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Randy Arozarena. And a pitch.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The The wind of the pitch. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Flips the corner, and it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Misses. The count now 2-2. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Hard hit right side. Berger steps on the bag, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Dane Dunning gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Wyatt Langford. The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball back in the picture, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Corey Seager. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And the righty deals. Outside. But now 3-1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Pitch. Grounder might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. How about that double play?
Very composed play from the shortstop position right there. I mean, that was a perfect decision. Go ahead, take it yourself, get to second, and then fire to first. Make sure you get those 2 outs.
Here's Jack Peterson. Well struck, deep right field, well back, and here. A gigantic blast, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast singing.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? I mean, that thing was going to go a long ways.
And another ball. Two down, nobody on. You're in game one of this three-game set. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. That misses the zone. Ball three. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Kumar Rocker. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The pitch. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Here's Josh Naylor. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Kicks and fires. Way inside. Popped up. Young drifts towards it. Brings it in. Two down.
The right fielder,
Dominic Canzone digs in now. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in halts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. He didn't like the call. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. We are tied 2-2. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jake Burger. And the pitch. Slider misses outside.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. The line and the pitch. On the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Deceptive slider out there, stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So next to hit for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back in Arlington, top of inning number 7. Now it's the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. Right-handed reliever. And it is 2-1.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch in for a strike, 2-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball. 2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Calls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now back. Third base.
So up next, Connor Joe. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. The 1-1. And that one missing low.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now he breaks his bat. Naylor, he takes it on his own. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Next to hit, Evan Carter. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And another ball. Righty delivers. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited. It was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Seager stands in now. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Up the middle. He's in there.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on, ball 2. Back there. And that ball is out of here. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they grab the lead. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Emerson Hancock.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, nobody on. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Outside low, and it's 2-1. The wide to kick the pitch. That one hit to right. and that is a foul ball.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 out, space is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it's up the foul pole for a home run. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 outs. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jalen Beeks.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And the pitch. Strike 2. Moving into bullpen, Robert Garcia, the left-hander, up and throwing. Quantrill also throwing. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is even, 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Rangers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ball game.
Here's a 1-1. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 2 outs. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-4. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. His bat looks like it's in his zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and get the
New pitcher on now, Josh
Number
Sborz.
66.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Bounce to third. Young. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after
Now
hitting a line drive that
catcher.
finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One-two now.
2-2.
Inside, almost got him. Off the mark there, and now it's 3-2.
3 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that's ball, the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So first and second with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And a pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Canzone puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 5. Shortstop. Colby. Seager.
So first and second with 2 outs. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-1 is fouled off. Higashioka on second. Langford at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Garcia.
Pretty remarkable what he's done in the closer role this year. 49 saves so far, going for number 50 right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to get the tying run on base. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
He's 2 outs away. Stepping in, Luke Raley. 1 down, base is empty. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer. He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And here is Connor Joe. Ripped to short. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers strand the tying run on base to win.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have a lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with a W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Baseball from the Lone Star State, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Singy, there's no doubt it's the biggest game of the division today as the top 2 teams square off down the stretch with the postseason quickly approaching.
Boog, it already feels different in the ballpark. 2 teams currently sitting in a postseason spot, and these matchups are impactful because it's a full game swing in the standings in either direction. And, you know, there's no scoreboard watching to see what the other team does. You get to watch it play out on the field. And these are the games that become the most memorable when you look back at how the season went down.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, the lefty, Cody Bradford. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
And that one missing low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Down the line, it's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Here's a 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Connor Joe.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Robles dives back in. And now the lefty. And a strike in there.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And a 1-1. Foul ball.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So up next, Rob Refsnyder. 2 outs. Check swing, no appeal. Here comes a pitch. Popped up. Smith settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Arlington, getting the nod on the mound, Bryce Miller.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Just missed. Out to center. Rodriguez makes the grab, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Jock Peterson.
Yeah, he's got a 13-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I watched him in BP a little bit, and, man, he was spraying the ball all over the field, which tells me I don't expect this hit streak to end anytime soon. Really nice, mechanically sound swings. He's in such a groove right now, and look for him to be great in this one.
The other way, and foul ball. In the air, right field. Robles moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now it's Corey Seager. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Globe Life Field, second inning set to go. And now for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. And it's strike two. That one just misses. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. A massive home run. His 24th home run of the season. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a good eye there. And he swings through that one.
When those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Just misses. And that's ball 3. Gets through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Connor Joe up next for the Mariners. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's Victor Robles. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Langford makes the catch, inning over. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Jack Peterson stands in. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Towards first, and that's just foul. And a pitch. And that's a little bit high. And it's 3-2. On the ground, right side. Over to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young. The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one out to right, ranging back, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Rangers trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Not even close there. The count now 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a foul ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And that's ball 4.
The batter,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Inside, almost got him.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1
Naylor
strike.
leads off first with 1 away. Three one, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
1 down. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. And a pitch. Popped up right side, and the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Young tosses the first. That's out number 3. Mariners leave a couple, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. 1-1. That one the other way. Robles puts it away. 1 up, 1 down.
batting in, the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Naylor gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle
Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he deals. Swings and misses. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Foul ball there.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And another ball. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cal Quantrill up and loosening in the pen. Gomber getting cranked up as well. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
In the dirt, and the count's full. This one high in the air to left center. Langford drifts towards it, and there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Joe.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And downstairs. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Young drifts towards it. 2 down. And now it's Josh Naylor. And that one hammered. Nimmo going back on this one. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
The center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
3-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The pitch. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Next to the Rangers, the left fielder,
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Seager stands in down. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game.
Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Jack Peterson. And that's a strike. Man at second. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Rangers leave 1. They're down 4-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Cal Quantrill.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Quantrill back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Nimmo raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Up next is Seattle, the designated hitter, Rob.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. And a 2-1 on the way. Fought off foul. And now the count filled up 3-2. Stays alive.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Bouncer to Young. The throw to first. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rangers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Josh Young. Next pitch downstairs. Full count now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hot shot to third. Toss to Naylor. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The bat, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. That one drilled left field. Arozarena makes the grab for the 2nd out.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Two outs. Swung on, ball two. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but 2 runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Second and third, 2 down. And they're all loaded up.
Take the base.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
So the Rangers batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. The pitch. On the ground, Joe. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Quantrill back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 5-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. On quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with the swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike at the knees. 2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Good eye in that spot. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty delivers. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Brings it in. And there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman,
Connor Joe up next for the Mariners. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Late on that fastball. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And the batter now, J.P. Crawford. And that one sliced foul. Robles off of first with 2 away. Robles runs. Pitches low. Throw. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score. It's 6-0. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, add a run.
Here's Josh Naylor. Man on second, 2 down. That one ripped, but foul. One, 2 now. And another ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. Man at second. Caught him looking for the K. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, and now Evan Carter.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And now Jack Peterson having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back in Arlington, now Cal Raleigh. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was late. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jacob Junis up and throwing. Otanez getting loose as well. And a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 away.
Up next for Seattle,
Rob Refsnyder getting ready to hit.
Refsnyder.
Here's a 1-1. Wouldn't
Outside,
chase
that's
that
the ball.
time. The M's up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
This one smacked out to left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Nobody left for Seattle, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th, and here is Josh Young. The 1-2.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air. Joe has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
Jake Burger will hit next. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. They get the out on Arozarena.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. His second home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Jacob Junis will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and here is Connor Joe. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager throws to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Robles.
So the batting order turns over. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Langford makes the catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Edward Bizardo.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Edward Bizardo.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
The second baseman, Josh Smith.
One, 2 now. Got him. And 1 out now.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Raleigh makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Wyatt.
Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. And there's a ball. And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Right-hander kicks, deals. The shortstop takes the ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left center field. That's well struck. Langford ranging back. Just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. And they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, this is off the second base bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Right side.
Nope.
And foul ball. One and two now. And another ball.
2-2 count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Center field. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's one away.
The designated hitter, number 4, Joc Pederson.
Next is the designated hitter, Joc Pederson. The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip to second. Ow! A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lifted in the air, out to left. Arozarena moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Rangers leave one. Still down 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Luke Raley.
The designated hitter, Luke Raley.
Left-hand hitter waits. Now this is in the air down the line. Under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, left field,
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Misses, and the count's even at 2. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. They get the out on Arozarena. Connor Joe up next for the Mariners.
Connor Joe.
And now the lefty.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning of relief right here. They're doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
The wind and the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And it's filled up. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Borg. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Mariners lead a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Great hands on that swing. Took the ball right to the baseball. Caught it out front and nipped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And a pitch. Swing, and he breaks his back. The throw to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 32.
Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Here's a 1-1. And a strike in there.
His fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got it that you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jose Ferrer comes on now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
One gone, runner at first. Seager stands in now. Tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a chopper. The flip. And Seager is set down. Oh, he throws it away. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they trail by 1.
Well, just a total breakdown defensively right there. I mean, allowing a run to score all the way from first because of an error pretty much shouldn't happen. But every once in a while, we see one of these weird plays, and it leaves everyone kind of scratching their heads.
Now Jack Peterson looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits, an error, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers 2. We go to the 8th, and now for Seattle, Josh Naylor. The 2-1.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
On the ground to third. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Andres Munoz.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Well, 1-run game. Josh Young now at the plate. The 1-1. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And another ball. Movement in the bullpen. Gabe Spire appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Brash, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And the righty deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. Now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he deals. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Nope. Just missing there. Now 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now a chance for Jake Burger. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Josh.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 47, Matt Brash.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. Swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. You'll walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. One left for Texas. They trail it 3-2. We go to the ninth, and now Brendan Donovan. The 2-1. And a foul ball. The lefty fires. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The designated hitter, Luke Raley.
And next is the designated hitter, Luke Raley. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Kicks and fires.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Now back, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
2 outs, base is empty. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And it's fouled away. And that's a little bit high. Ball 2. And another ball. Payoff pitch. Into center and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Connor Joe up next for the Mariners. Arozarena on the move. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Gabe Spire.
51 saves this year, so look out. He's been incredible closing out games for him.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
1-run game, bottom 9. Outside low, and it's 2-1. The pitch. That's in there. And that is strike 2.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
Kicks and deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wyatt Langford waiting for a turn at the plate. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
The center fielder.
This is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one misses. 3-1. Evan Carter to bat next. The pitch. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Spire checks the runner. Langford dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
The pitch. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
With the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Lifted in the air down the left side. Lays out and makes the play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
So it's their last chance in this one. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Spire is just one strike away. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Two outs. Threw him, and that's the ball game.
The number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard all year long, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor. It's not over yet, though.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Sciambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Our final